This is John for Johnny'sBeat.com and WrestleBeat. We're here at POW with the Libyan Nightmare, JB Payne. How are you, big man?
Fine, fine.
Listen,
it's a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for coming in and spending this time with me right now.
Thanks for coming here, man. Listen, first question I have to ask you. JB, does that stand for Johngy's Beat?
No, actually, it's the initials of my real name.
Oh, okay.
And,
which will remain a secret.
Which will remain a secret at this time. People who know me as my real name.
I'm claiming it as Johngy's Beat.
There you go. Right, do what you got to do with it, brother.
Let's get down to business. How did you get started in the business?
1984 is when I first was introduced to this side of the business. I was always a fan growing up as a kid. Late 60s, I went to my first match, 1968, when I was 4 years old.
Do you remember who it was?
Rufus Jones and Bob Geigel.
Okay, sure.
In Des Moines, Iowa. In turn, what happened was I went off to college. 1982, I graduated from high school. Summer of 82 and 83, I went to school up in northwest Iowa, Esterville, Iowa. The AWA did a show in Spencer, Iowa. I had the pleasure of meeting Baron von Raschke and Buck Zumhoff, Greg Gagne at an establishment after the show.
Okay, we've heard stories.
And, oh yeah, sure. And ended up meeting them and speaking with them guys, and was given a phone number and a card to call Vern Gagne if I was ever in the Minneapolis area, and that's what I did. The Mall of America was opening at that time. Went up there, didn't want to do the shopping thing, and went off and called the number and went out and paid a little visit. Had the opportunity of meeting with Ed Sharkey, and did a tryout, did some things up there. Didn't know for sure if that's what I really wanted to do after the tryout. Pretty tough. Vern was a very tough man. And at that time I was in school, getting ready to transfer to another school, and I really didn't know what my future was going to be. 1 in 1,500 people at that time made it to professional football. Wrestling was always an option. I had an amateur background, and I thought, hey, I grew up as a fan, and I thought, well, hey, I could always do this. So I gave it a shot and went and trained there for a couple times, and then hooked up with a guy by the name of Jose Gonzalez, not the one that's the killer of Bruiser Brody, alleged killer of Bruiser Brody, I should say.
Right.
But and finished my training in Nebraska at a school that he had called IWS, which is the International Wrestling School, and I've been wrestling off and on ever since 1984.
Now, this is your first match in POW. Do you have plans to stick around here?
I would love to. I'd love to. In the western part of Illinois, I do hold a title there for a company over there as their champion, so I am in the area.
Okay. At
least once or twice a month, along with doing Kentucky, Oklahoma, Amarillo, Texas for the NWA, 3XW Wrestling in Des Moines. I have a very, very, very busy, rigorous schedule. Every weekend I'm somewhere.
Well, we hope to see you back. Now, for fans that haven't seen you yet here, hopefully they will see you soon again. Where can they find you on the web?
I am on Facebook under Jeff JB Payne Burton. Google me. There's all types of things you can find on me there. 3XWWrestling.com. IWA Wrestling. Last month's edition of Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Awesome.
So,
well, congratulations on that. Congratulations on your first match here. We're sure you'll have more. Come out and see POWW Entertainment. Come out and see the Libyan Nightmare, JB Payne.
That's
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Have a great evening.